Welcome to a Look on Historical China news segment. Today, we will travel back in time observing the history of Mao Zedong, China's first communist leader.
September 2nd is an important day for all the people in China. It is the day the leader of China's Communist Party, founder of the People's Republic of China, leader of the Great Leap Forward and Cultural Revolution, quietly passed away. He now rests in the Chairman Mao Memorial Hall.
Mao Zedong rose to power in 1949 as the leader of the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, and founder of the People's Republic of China. Under his rule, all industry was controlled by the government, and opposition was completely suppressed.
After taking control, Mao Zedong introduced the Great Leap Forward in 1958, designed to increase agriculture and industrialization in China. However, the plan was greatly hindered by constant bad harvests and floods, leading to a famine in China. In 1962, the program ceased, and the traditional way of harvest was restored.
After the failure of the Great Leap Forward, Mao began the Cultural Revolution in 1966, which was an attempt to regain his declining authority in China at the time. During this time, he encouraged criticism towards anyone related to his main rival, Liu Shaoqi.
A group of youths called Red Guards was formed to support Mao Zedong and his beliefs. However, during the Cultural Revolution, the youth's enthusiasm wreaked havoc and social turmoil within the country.
On October 1968, Liu Shaoqi was expelled from the Chinese Communist Party, and this is often considered the end of the Cultural Revolution.
Thank you for joining us today on A Look on Historical China. Up next, global news between the U.S. and China.
Recently, there have been many high-level talks issued between the U.S. and China, discussing many concerns between the two countries. Let us take a closer look at this situation.
China has been extremely helpful in placing sanctions on Iran. However, we plead the same support from China towards North Korea, since the country has been showing signs of nuclear progress.
However, to China, this is not something easily done, as China is currently one of North Korea's closest allies, having hosted Kim Jong-il, dictator of North Korea, on a rare trip abroad earlier this month.
We also encourage the reform to appreciate the value of China's yuan as it is set too low.
China's yuan exchange rate formation will change at our own gradual and controlled rate. It is no matter for America to control.
The value of China's yuan is currently 6.83 to a dollar, and as all of Europe is currently depreciating the value of their currency, making their goods cheap, China is doing the same. However, American businesses cannot compete with this low currency value, hence damaging the U.S.'s economy. The tension between China and America occurred during the first 3 months of this year. In January, the Washington administration approved the sale of $6.4 billion worth of weapons to Taiwan, angering Beijing to the point of threatening to place sanctions on America. Tension arose again when Obama met the Dalai Lama at the White House earlier this year.
With so many problems, the two countries have agreed to put their problems behind them. Next up, soccer scandals that plague China.
In recent sports news, there's been an outburst of corruption scandals in China's soccer league. Soccer has had a big impact in China. In fact, soccer is China's most popular sport. However, many players are going in unnecessary circumstances to win their matches. Even players at the national level are taking bribes.
Hey, wait, whoa, this is all my money. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. What do you want, huh? That's all the cost. And with the cameras, I said no cameras. I didn't bring the cameras. You're under arrest. No! You have the right to remain silent. You have a right to fair trial. Screw you, police.
So far, 5 players and 20 officials have been arrested. 4 of the players have been released on bail except for a man named Yu Yang. He is sentenced to 10 months in prison for attempted bribery. In addition, former World Cup referee Liu Jun has been arrested for showing partiality. He can face a death penalty if he is found guilty. Because of these corruptions, the Chinese Soccer League has been postponed. China's FIFA rankings have also dropped to 85th. People believe that government intervention has allowed corruption and match fixing to exist. The Chinese government is taking this situation very seriously, and FIFA is seeking a way to protect soccer officials from government interference.
Thank you for joining us on today's broadcast on China.